The nurse is debatably the strongest killer in Dead by Daylight. She can easily wipe out some of the best teams with a little bit of practice. But how is she so strong? What makes her kit so powerful? A lot of people have answered these questions before, so I decided I would give my own take on it. Looping is one of the few things a survivor can do to prevent the killer from killing them. The nurse completely ignores this key element in DBD because of her teleport ability. The nurse can easily shut down the best loop, such as Killer Shack and Jingle Gems. These tiles would be great against any other killer, however, are useless against a nurse. Nurse can blink through walls and obstacles which make windows and pallets, the best things survivors can use. An absolute death sentence. The nurse is fast, the fastest killer in DBD to be exact. Nurse can not only blink through walls, she is also incredibly fast whilst doing so. After using her power, Nurse can travel from one side of the map to another. Nurse excels at patrolling generators, especially in 3-gen situations, because of her insane mobility. The nurse is perfect when trying to keep guard of an area because of how fast she is. Nurse can easily patrol places like 3-gens, hooks, and nap-specific hotspots. If the nurse knows a survivor is in the area or doing an action nearby, she will quickly blink and interrupt them. This often catches survivors off guard and gives nurse a free hit or even a grab. Whilst nurse's kit doesn't actually include stealth, there is an aspect of it on specifically indoor maps. When in indoor maps, the nurse is difficult to spot when working on generators and can blink to your generator, resulting in a grab if not careful. With the right aura perks, nurse can blink towards your location and injure or down you when you least expect it. The nurse works well with most perks. Aura perks allow her to see where survivors are, which is great because of her high mobility. Aura perks can also help her out when trying to blink on top of a survivor hiding line of sight. Stealth perks also go really well with nurse because of her ability, as mentioned in the last take. Slowdowns work with every killer, so it's no surprise they work with nurse really well. Whilst I'm not going to deny nurse does have counterplay, it doesn't change the fact that there is little of it and is very difficult to master. The most you can do is double back and hide line of sight. However, the nurse can easily counter these counters. Some people would say to run edge map, but it rarely ever prevents here from blinking, and should only be used as a last resort. The most you can do is try to be unpredictable and hope it works out for you, which it won't 90% of the time. I do agree that nurse takes skill to master, but it doesn't change the fact that she is overpowered. Just because a killer is mechanically difficult to play doesn't make them any less problematic. I think nurse should stay the way she is, but she needs some minor nerfs. I suggest nerfing her max range. That is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your takes in the comments, so please, if you feel you want to share, please do. Goodbye.